My name is Luke Laufenberg, and I have problem
For
4.
part A, I started off by finding the derivative of the original function. So I took the original function and I looked at it and I saw that I need to use product and change. So I started off by writing out the product rule, f prime times g plus f times g prime. So the 10, it just cancels because it's a normal number without a variable, just goes to 0. And then negative 5x, multiply negative 5 by 1 gives me negative 5. Subtract 1 from the exponent leaves me with just negative 5 times bring down g plus bring down f times g prime, the derivative. So I found the derivative of this by using chain rule. And I split it up with outside, inside, in derivative, out derivative. So I just wrote the old outside and the old inside. And then I took the derivative of this inside by multiplying 2 to negative 0.125. And that gave me a negative 0.25. I subtracted 1 from the exponent. That left me with an x. And the 1 just turns to 0. And for the outside, the e just stays the same. So then I put the new outside, which is technically still the same, times the old inside, times the new inside, which is negative 0.25x. So then next, I took the derivative and the original function and put it into my graphing calculator. So next, I graphed it, and I look at the blue line because this is my derivative graph, and I see that the two critical points are negative 2 and 2. I found this by hitting second trace and using the zeros left and right bound. So negative 2 and 2 are my critical points. So then I went over here and I made a little sign chart, just put down my two critical points. And I know it is positive because the derivative is above the x-axis, goes to negative, and then once it hits 2, becomes positive again. So I wrote positive, negative, positive. So that gives me a maximum and a minimum. And for part B, classify the absolute extrema on 0 and 5. So 0 and 10 is my absolute max, and 2 and negative 6.487 is my absolute min. So I took my graph and I hit second graph and it turned into a table, and I just put in my critical points, and